Good day, this is Thumbs United. We're doing our Let's Play of our run-through, our multitasking section of live stream of multitasking with the Master Chief. We're doing Halo 2. This is episode 6, I believe. The other episodes we went through all the way from Halo 1 to the quarantine zone, which is where we are right now. Oh my goodness. That's too loud for me. Still too loud. Sorry. My settings got a little messed up. Okay, here we go. So I was ready. Kid you not, I was ready to start at 8:30 p.m. and I was playing phone tag for phone tag till pretty much just now. I guess everything went wrong with the phone that could go wrong. I was calling from my office, which is in the basement, and there's no cell reception, so that I call over the internet. And leave me alone. I don't know what these things are. And anyway, so then I started. Like every time I called the person, she was like, "I have to go." So that's fine. And we call each other back, and then the connection will lose. And I was like, "Oh no, no!" I has died. But the no, hold on. We're gonna be pausing a lot because I have to scan each negative. Okay. And so I was like, there has to be a network problem. Like I've been having network problems for the past couple of weeks. And I was like, I'm gonna fix this now. And so from 8:30 to 12, I was just running network diagnostics and everything. So I finally figured out what the problem was. There was an estate sale a couple of weeks ago, and I picked up one of the routers. So I got a router and an extender. The router, it's a Wi-Fi router with a hub and everything, which is the main reason why I got it, because I needed another hub to connect the Linux boxes to. So I was running out of ports, because everything was connected, like the Xbox to the other port, and I kind of wasn't expecting it to. So I got this router for $6. The router, an extender with another 3 ports. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. So then, please don't. I don't know where the flood zone, how the drive goes. That's kind of ridiculous. And so the router, it turned out, was at the the standard IP address, but the actual so my office router was at, the standard IP address, and then the home router, which takes the internet from the modem, was on the same IP address. And I was like, seriously? And so, I mean, the router that I got for bundled for $6 was extremely old. So they probably just thought when we was built, there's no way there's going to be another router in the home. And so it was very difficult to change the IP address for the old router, the $6 one. So what I ended up doing was I changed the IP address of our regular home router, and then I just kind of had it map instead of because it thought that the other router was DSL connection, so I had to, you know, saying that don't do DML, just do LAN, and that fixed it. And so now the Wi-Fi is better. I can make better phone calls, like reliably in my office where there's no cell reception. And then a lot of the other problems I've been having this week have been resolved. So I have these wireless cameras, and I set them up maybe a month ago, and they detect motion, and then once they see motion, they take a short video and then they send it to your phone and through the app, and you get an alert. And so, oh my goodness, get off me! Seriously? And so I've been having problems with the cameras, and like everything I'm seeing online, people are having a good time, but the people that are having problems, the company will just send them new ones, and so I don't want to have to wait. And so I was like, I'm gonna fix this. And so once I fixed the routing problem of the two sharing the same IP address, so what I think was happening was, so the cameras were sending out their packets, which is supposed to go to, you know, their headquarters, and then instead of going to the hub that goes to the modem to get out of the house, it was sending it to the other hub, which was in my office. So it's just doing this loop around the house, and then eventually the hub in my office would send the signal back to the correct router, and then they get out to the radio. And the result was that like the cameras would see motion, and maybe like 5 minutes later you'd get a text saying, oh, you know, you saw motion, here's the video of what it is. So it was like, the whole reason why we got these cameras was so that we could be alerted if like my grandmother was moving around from the house, because she has Alzheimer's, and so we have to always keep an eye on her. But because there was like that 5-minute delay, they were like kind of useless. And so so now that I fixed the case of the double IP address, it's much faster. In fact, it's almost too sensitive, because like every little movement it sends us a text message, and then I can go through in the settings and change the sensitivity to movement. But even though I damaged, I wanted that. And so I went and changed the settings, and it still works. So this is the Master Chief Collection after the update. The first streams. This is not what I want. I was doing before the update, and that's actually why I switched to Mass Effect Andromeda because the update was so big I couldn't stream. I couldn't. Come back! There wasn't enough time for me to download the update. It was like 70 gigs. And it was non-negotiable. You had to update to play Halo. So I was like, I'm going to do Andromeda for a couple of streams. We are going to go back to Andromeda. But I just want to finish Halo 2. But so far it's... Okay. Let's sneak up on this. I want to drive! Drive! Please don't die, Wreath. Okay, here we go. And so far, the update's really good. I have the Xbox One S, so I don't get the HDR or the or 4K. But I have noticed a little bit of a difference in Halo. I played a quick level of the opening level of Halo 3, and the geometry looks better. Kind of with 3D models, you have vertices, which are they're like kind of like points in three-dimensional space. And they're also club normals and everything, but they're like that. They're how you sculpt an object or a character in a three-dimensional environment. And so I've noticed that the normals on the characters are like much higher than they used to be. Especially in Halo 3, everything looks... The characters look smoother and more well-defined. So that's cool. And then also in Halo 3, there's more range in the shadows, where before it was like high contrast, and now there's just a wider range of colors. It's not HDR for the Xbox One S, but it is. There's just more details in the darkness and in the bright. But again, I wouldn't call it HDR. Oh no. Killed by the blast radius. So I'm very happy with the update. I didn't have a problem with the Master Chief Collection beforehand. A lot of people did. And that was mainly because of multiplayer. But it didn't affect me, because I don't play multiplayer games. I just pretty much same mistake. Pretty much I only play Halo for the campaigns. If I die again, what I'm gonna do is save the I'm gonna hijack the other Wraith. Oh my goodness. Destroy this tank. I'm playing with a lot of skulls on. Blast radius is double the force. Grunts explode when they die. All the enemies have upgrades, I think. That's one of the skulls. So kind of the area where I run into trouble is like the sentinels when they explode. When you shoot them down. Exactly what I was telling you. So when you shoot them down, they explode, but their explosion is like so much more powerful than one skull. Do 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 do. Taking out this tank before it sees me. Pretty much just gonna ignore the sentinels, except for this guy. Run away! Run away! Grab this tank before it explodes. Okay, hold on, I have to change the negative. This one I have to change a little bit faster because it was a negative with only 3 photos on it. This next one. The next several negatives have four pictures on them. It's a 36 exposure film roll, but you cut them into little strips to like send them in and everything, so you don't have to have the whole roll of film. And so personally, I cut them to be 5 images per strip, but usually they do 5 or 4. And this company went with 4. Again, I'm really happy with this this company. The company is called thedarkroom.com, and it turns out, like, I thought I found them and they were a new company, but I went to go look at them on my iPhone, and my iPhone was like, "Do you want to use your name and password, for this website?" And I was like, "What?" Because I only used Chrome to order the stuff and save my password. And so then I was like, oh my goodness. So this is the same company I used like 4 or 5 years ago to develop some of my other film. And I was like, wow, at least I'm consistent in picking the same company. And I was like, wow, because when I developed it before, the other thing I developed, they developed very well too. So now I'm a loyal customer, and I have there's a new project I'm going to start working on. My goal is to only use film, and so I'm going to use this company for that. Still have to send away my 80mm, the medium format film. And what's exciting about the medium format film is that it's color. And, there's a huge range of tones and shades, tints, tones, and shades with color film. So I'm really excited to start working with that and editing it. Oh, and I have unlimited ammo, supposedly. Which is why my grenades aren't going down. And he came straight towards me. And we're just gonna leave them to their own devices. Anybody else? Okay. I think I came from over here. So I have to go this way. What got me? So we're going this way. Do, do, do. Guess I got them. But where did the shotgun go? If there's a chance for a shotgun, you always take it. That didn't work. Please stay down. I don't even know what happened there, but I'm going to run away. Shotgun, please. With unlimited ammo. So this part always gets me lost. Always. Okay. Yes, please. That was tragic. Tragic. I'm just gonna run away a little bit. Locking up. Okay. I think we're safe. Running away. Away from me! Oh, phew, I survived. Wasn't sure if I was going to. That was too close, and I knew it. I was hoping I could. Running away. People are crashing into me. Oh my goodness, he's still here. That would have been disastrous if I hit the... Are you guys gonna pick me up?
Arbiter, the game is afoot.
How many are in that hole?
A warrior does not win.
Please drive better.
I see another foe.
Okay. So it is clear. I have to drive. To be honest, I would rather try this. What? What?
Agony! Are you hit, brother? Could be worse.
Enough of your driving. No! I want to drive! Drive, I said. Okay. Well, there goes our ride. I tried to save you guys, but you wouldn't get out of it. I knew that was too close, but I couldn't resist. Come on, Mr. Elite, get in. Get. Okay. Here we go.
You're not safe. Let it go.
What? What? Forget you guys. Seriously? This will not stand. Let me in. I think we're almost done with this level. I think. Sure. Anyone else? Let's go meet the shipmaster. I think that's who we're meeting. Yeah. Yes, it is.
More humans. They must be after the icon. On your way, Arbiter. I'll deal with these beasts.
On your way.
I see that coward didn't join you. I'll do what I can to keep the flood off your back. The higher-ups do not look kindly on failure.
Whoa! I don't even know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay.
The higher-ups do not look kindly on failure. I grow restless without a target.
You grow restless without a target.
Look, up ahead. The parasite gathers for an attack.
For an attack. I have the solution.
Enemy of our Lord! Stay down. I'll thin their ranks. A challenge.
Oh no. I thought that'd be fun. Turns out I died.
The higher-ups do not look kindly on failure.
I grow restless without a target. Up ahead, the parasite gathers for an attack.
Oh.
I'll thin their ranks. Humans, I'll deal with them.
Let's go up now. Just all clumped on me. That was ridiculous. He almost threw me over the edge. Seems like there's a party over here. And I guess they took care of it. Dude, get off the ledge. Oh no. Seriously. That was it. So close. technically, he said he was gonna go deal with the humans. Here we go. That's where the humans are. And we talked.
Get the icon!
Gotta get the icon.
Gotcha.
You know, your father never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
Not
Mackenzie,
that
Perez,
secure.
how's our exit? You hear me, Marines? We got trouble.
Trouble.
How you doing?
Sergeant, stay down! Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Our leader is angry.
Excellent work, Arbiter. The Hierarchs will be pleased.
The icon is my responsibility.
Was your responsibility. Now it is mine. A bloody fate awaits you and the rest of your incompetent race.
Incompetent.
I, Tartarus, chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it.
And the prophets learn of this, that they will take your head.
When they learn. Fool. They ordered me to do it.
What? The grave mind. So we'll go till I finish this last strip of film. That should be
What is that?
another 28 minutes.
I am a monument to all your sins.
Relax. I'd rather not piss this thing off.
Demon.
This its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me,
But
parasite.
do not waste my time with
Do
talk.
not waste my time with talk.
There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Greetings. I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Council of Most High, Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer? Here? At last. We have much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey!
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment. And this one's great journey are the same. Your prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence. But you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another.
If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you. There is still time to stop the key from turning. But first it must be found. You will search one likely spot, and you will search another.
We're
Fate
splitting
has
up.
meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
The Grunt Rebellion.
We are, all of us, gravely concerned. The release of the parasite was unexpected, unfortunate, but there is no need to panic. In truth,
You should
this is a
panic
time
for the
to
flood.
rejoice. A moment that all the Covenant should savor. For the sacred icon has been found. With it, our path is clear, our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed. The great journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the flood, can stop it.
Boo.
Kill the demon!
Brutes! The faster you can kill those brutes, the better. They don't have shield generators, but take them out before...
Seriously.
Brutes! The faster you can kill those brutes, the better. They don't have shield generators, but take them out before...
That almost took out my shields.
Demon has infiltrated the council chamber! Protect the hierarchs! Seal the exits!
Oh, I don't think so.
Where am I supposed to go? I'm just gonna stand back over here. Anybody else? It'd be nice if Cortana could hack a door for me.
Put me down on one of the pedestals near the door.
Hello?
That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've got to take it from him. Let me get these doors. Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
Never stay in the network. Oh my goodness. I forgot the grunts explode. I don't even know where I... something weird happened. My laptop just crashed. Did he just explode himself?
Watch out for the captain. He's got a brute shot.
He flew pretty far.
Truth is moving through the lower levels of the tower. I'll reverse this grav lift. Drop down, try to cut him off. It's safe, really. Just step in.
Wee. Whoa!
Reinforce all approaches to the holy pens. Slay the demon on sight.
They're beefing up their patrols. Stay sharp.
Okay, all of that. my computer decided to just randomly restart. So I have to start the next scan over again. So we had 3 more images to do. That's gonna be like 21 minutes. Takes about 7 minutes for each negative. Oh, this is dangerous. I have a skull on that does something to brutes, but I don't remember what it does.
ISF transponders. The signals are originating somewhere below your position.
I think it's safe. Oh, no.
There's another lift in the next room.
These needlers are kinda overpowering.
Here, Chief, jump in.
I did, and I went up.
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block. I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards. Quietly.
I don't want to do it quietly. Whoa! And I fell to my death. Oh man, I was so lucky. Whoa, back. Get back.
Come to the middle level, Chief. The Marines are just inside. Careful of the guards.
The middle level. Is this not the middle? No, it's over here.
Listen up, Marines. The Chief's hunting a prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it.
No sense sticking around here!
One more group of Marines to go, Chief.
Is there only one guy in here? Well, dude, I hope you survive. Probably not going to.
Chief, come to the lower level. More guards, get ready.
Good on you.
That's all of the Marines, Chief. Good work.
We only got like 3 people. That's not too good of work. It's not a good job.
We'll get out of here the same way we came in, the central grab lift.
Okay. We have about another 14 minutes left of the stream.
Hostile reinforcements coming down the lift.
Grenade! Look out!
They're coming down throwing grenades. It's raining. Grenades.
The lift is clear. Step on in.
Going up.
Fear not, my brothers, the sacred icon is secure. It was Tartarus and his brutes who took the icon from the flood. For that they have our thanks.
Excellent. Truth is broadcasting on the move. It'll make him much easier to track.
I'm sorry, elites. And we're just gonna leave the drones alone.
failed to protect the prophets, and in so doing put all our lives at risk. Let no warrior forget his oath. Thou and faith will keep us safe once we find the path.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know you were gonna be there.
Truth just outside this tower, Chief. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
My blessing, the groups now lead our fleets. They ask for your allegiance, and you shall give it.
You wouldn't believe the number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me. Not to worry, it's pretty sloppy stuff. I guess they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their network from the inside.
Oh, fly.
The Covenant just destroyed 2 of their own ships. And I'm hearing reports of small arms fire throughout their fleet.
Creatures of the Covenant, the path is before them, we shall walk it side by side.
Subspace rupture. It's in amber clad.
Big land.
Didn't even see that guy. That jackal. Almost took myself out. Okay, I think everyone's taken care of. Let's move that. There we go.
At this moment, the councillors gather on Halo to see the icon safely placed.
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
There are those who said this day would never come. What are they to say now?
Once the towers are cleared, we'll drive them from the lower districts.
And we have about another 7 minutes. And I'm going to go offline. I want to thank everyone for coming out. This Halo 2 event. Multitasking with the Master Chief. Tomorrow is creative. I'll be doing... We're working on the Milwaukee project still. I'm going to finish up selecting the photographs, mainly for VR. There's a lot more photos for VR than there are anything else. So it looks like the Milwaukee project is going to be mostly VR and film. Not a lot of digital, but there is a medium amount of 3D. So it's going to be VR, film, both color and black and white, and then 35mm digital. So that's very exciting. And then I wrote Project Newfoundland, and so I'm going to record that tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm not going to live stream that, but I should be able to record it and edit it tomorrow, and then Project Newfoundland will be coming before the 10th to Patreon, and then later in the month it will come out to Flotations on YouTube, and I'll stream it on Twitch as well. Okay, I got all mixed around. I think I go this way. Do I go this way? I think I'm going the wrong way.
I have listened to the Oracle, and it confirmed our deepest hope. The great journey begins here.
The elites are falling back to the mausoleum. Fools! Their arbiter can do nothing for them now.
Who would doubt the prophets? What have we thought of that?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh man. One too many grenades. Whoa. Oh my god, it's like grenade wars. Can't go in there. I think I came from up there, so I gotta go this way. Okay, I want to thank everyone for coming out. This has been Thumbs United. We got to 81 negatives scanned so far. I've been scanning during the day as well, but that's pretty good. There's only 180 photographs to scan. Negatives, and so I'm happy with that. We've been scanning for like 3 or 4 days. So we should have all the negatives ready to work on pretty soon. Tomorrow I am working on the VR and 3D selection of photographs for the Milwaukee project, and then and yeah, so that's tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. I'm doing the creative. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they'll be starting sometime between 9 and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm trying real hard to start streaming closer to 9, but sometimes things happen, and I'm taking care of people, so my schedule is kind of tentative. And then, oh my goodness. And yeah, so thanks for coming by. In terms of Patreon, the Milwaukee project is coming out. The Milwaukee Film Proofs. It's a short 5-part series, and it's just the film proofs, the preview scans, and everything. I made a 5-part short series. Each one is about 14 to 15 minutes long. That's coming to Patreon pretty soon, publicly, and then I think it's September 12th or so. It's on the calendar, and I added the calendar link in the schedule on my About page. But it's going to start coming publicly to YouTube at Flotations. I just have to write the script for Project Park, and that will be coming out to Patreon, and it will definitely come out to the public before October. But again, every time I upload something or schedule it, I put it on the calendar, so just always check the calendar and you'll know what's coming out. So I want to thank everyone for coming out, and I'll see everyone later. Bye bye.